Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing 5 looks with this palette right here, which is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Eyeshadow Palette. I'm gonna read what it says on the back of the palette. It says, capture all the sexy fall feels with our too cute Pumpkin Spice Eyeshadow Palette, baked with 18 scented warm and spicy shades that wrap you in the cozy, sexy warmth of the season. Rich, creamy colors and a variety of finishes make transitioning your look from daytime dreamy to nighttime sultry as easy as pie. And it does have it in French as well. And then the back of the box shows you all the colors with their name. The front of it just says, it looks like it's like a wrapped thing, kind of like a wrapped pie. You know how they put that string on it? Limited edition warm and spicy eyeshadow palette. Oh, this is what it looks like. It's like a metal packaging, and this is the back of it. It doesn't have the little colors on the back, just like it does on this. See, this is the back of the box, and this is the back of this. So I think I'm gonna keep it in the box because it's cute. I love the whole idea of this. This is so cute. All right, so when I open it up, this is what it looks like. It has a mirror, and it does have like this cardboard around it. It's a decoration. It has the TF for Too Faced, and then these are the colors. They are so pretty, and they are very varied. It really like these are like lighter, and these are like more vivid or darker, and that is really nice. It smells like vanilla. It smells like vanilla. I was a little bit disappointed because I expected it to smell like pumpkin spice, and pumpkin spice has like different hints of scents. So it has the allspice, it has clove, it has cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon, as well as vanilla, I believe, but this only smells like vanilla and nothing else. So yeah, that really took me by surprise because I expected it to smell like pumpkin spice, and it doesn't. So it's a letdown in that sense. Now the colors are beautiful, and even if it doesn't smell like pumpkin spice, at least it smells like something. And I love the Too Faced palettes because of that, because they always smell like something. They're scented, and the colors are just beautiful. All right, so it has 12 of the shades are mattes, 3 of the shades are shimmers, which is this one right here, and this one right here, and the one right underneath are shimmers, and 3 of the shades are glitter. So you have glitter here, and glitter right here. The difference between shimmers and glitters, if you don't know, is that the glitters, they only have the actual glitter. They don't have kind of like that backing pigment to them. So you have to put them on top of another color for them to have something underneath. Or you could just put the glitter if you want without anything in the back, and it's just going to be your skin tone in the back. All right, so I'm going to swatch them now, and I'm going to start with the top row. So this is the first row right here. So this right here is the second row. Now I'm going to the third row. So this is the third row right here. Many purple tone shades. So I will be putting names to these looks. Oh my gosh, this chair needs WD-40. It's so squeaky. Much better. I switched chairs. So I am going to be naming all these looks. So I'm gonna write at the beginning what the name of the look is. I love writing names on looks just because it makes it more fun. So I'm going to begin. So look number 1 is called You're My Pumpkin Pie. Okay, so I'm going to begin with this one right here in the corner. It's called Whipped Cream. And that whipped cream has like a very, kind of like, it's like a white, but not quite a white. It's more like a light peachy pink. And this has a lot of fallout. I'm tapping it because even just putting my brush on it, it kind of like, I don't know if you can see. Just putting my brush on it like makes some of it come out. See, I haven't used a more pricey palette in a while, and the cheaper palettes haven't been doing this to me. Just saying. Now I am going to grab Pumpkin Spice, which is this shade right here, that vibrant orange yellow shade, and I am gonna use Pumpkin Spice. Look how pretty that looks. And I'm gonna use this on my inner lid. I did prime my eyes. I put some I mean, I have a lot of stuff on. I have foundation, I have color corrector, and I have eyeshadow primer. And I should have plucked my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna use this on my the inner part of my crease. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be reviewing these as I do my look because this is the first time using it. So this is gonna be like first impressions and looks at the same time. Oh my gosh, I haven't used a Too Faced palette in a long time. I do have the peach palette, which I love. I think that's the only Too Faced palette I own. And then I own, so I used to have another one, but I think I gave it away. So I am blending, kind of like diffusing that color, so it doesn't look so harsh, like a chunk of color. So now I'm gonna grab Ginger Spice, which is this shade right here, Ginger Spice, and I'm gonna use that on my outer crease. So my outer part of my eye, which is right here. I don't know why it reminds me of papaya. It's like more orangey, less yellow, and it just reminds me of papaya. And I'll tell you something, if it might look on the camera, it's different than seeing it in person. Like, first of all, in person it looks very bright, but second of all, like, the camera catches things that you don't see in person. So sometimes something can be patchy or it could be streaky and you don't see it in person. So if that's the case, I am so sorry, but in person I am not able to see something like that. So I can't take care of it if I don't see it. All right, so now on my outer lid, I'm gonna use Cocoa Drizzle. And Cocoa Drizzle is this shade in the corner right here, which is a very soft tone, sort of brown. The fallout. Don't forget to tap your brush. And I'm gonna use that on my outer lid. Okay, now I'm gonna grab Spice Baby, which is this one right here in the center, kind of the center, and it's kind of like a burnt orangey brown. And I'm gonna use that on my inner lid. I'm basically using every orangey shade that I can find on this look. So I need to blend a lot. So I'm gonna grab a clean brush and I'm going to blend. All right, now I'm gonna grab Crisp again, which is that pinky shimmery shade, and I'm gonna put it on my inner eyelid. You know, that Crisp is really not doing much. Doesn't really have that shimmer that I'm looking for. It looks very matte. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Cocoa Drizzle, which is this shade right here in the corner, Cocoa Drizzle, and I am going to line my lower lashes, my lower eyebrow, right here. And I'm just doing kind of like half of it because I'm gonna do another color on the inner part. So I'm gonna grab Ginger Spice, which is the one right next to it right here, and Ginger Spice is gonna be like on the inside. I'm gonna do my eyelashes and then I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, so I also have blush on already, so now I'm gonna use this lipstick right here, and it's the e.l.f. Seriously Satin Lipstick in the shade Cider. Alrighty. So this is my finished look. Before I show you, well, are you already seeing it? But I did what is it, tightline? Yeah, I tightlined my upper eyelid with black eye pencil, with black eyeliner. All right, so this is the finished look. So yeah, this was finished look number 1, which is called You're My Pumpkin Pie. And I hope you liked it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to look number 2, and look number 2 is called Pumpkin Pinkin. So I'm gonna start out with this shade right here, which is called Love You a Latte. And it's this one right here, which is like a pink, and it's like a mauve pink. Love You a Latte. And I'm gonna be using that on the inner part of my upper, like on my crease, like above my crease. All right, now I'm gonna use Warm and Cozy with which is this shade right here. on the right. And I am going to be using Warm and Cozy on my outer crease. Don't forget to tap your brush. And I'm doing it lightly. If you wouldn't want it to get patchy, you're gonna have to do it lightly. Like putting a lot of color at a time just creates patchiness. And even right now, it's just patchy. I think that looks patchy. This side just looks patchy. And I am trying to blend, and it's not really. I don't know why. This side, maybe because it's on the other side of my face, it's always harder to blend. So now I'm gonna grab You Spicy, which is this hot pink right there. It's like magenta. And I'm gonna put that on my inner lid. Warm and Cozy, which is that same one that gave me patchiness, this one right here. I'm gonna use it on my outer lid. And it's just like to darken that corner. Let's see how it plays with the one next to it. You know what? I think it's that shade, the one that gives problems. Because I am trying to add it little by little. And I'm doing it very lightly, and it's still giving me patchiness. So I think the problem is the shade, Warm and Cozy. It's not working. They kind of look the same, but it's just I have several of the same brushes. Now I'm gonna grab Oh My Gourd, which is this one right here in the corner, and I'm gonna put it in the center of my lid. And this is a glitter. And for the purposes of this video, I'm not gonna add a glitter glue because I'm gonna take it right off in a minute. But if you're gonna be using this to wear throughout the day, I suggest that you use a glitter glue underneath. I'm gonna do it with my finger. Okay, so I'm using Cocoa Drizzle, which is this dark shade up here, underneath. On my lips, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia lipstick in the shade Dead Roses. So this is my second look called Pumpkin Pinkin, and this is what it looks like. So that was my second look. All right, and now I'm going to my third look, which is going to be called the Purple People Eater. Okay, so now we're going to begin with look number 3, which is called Purple People Eater. It was a one-eye, one-horn people eater. Okay, I'm going to start with A La Mode, and A La Mode is this pink shade over here. It looks a lot like Love Your Latte, but Love Your Latte is a little more mauve. There's a little more purple in it. A la mode is a little more pink. Oh my gosh, it's like, I can't believe how much fallout these have. All right. Oh my goodness, I still have some left. All right, so I'm gonna be using this on my inner, on my inner crease. With this palette, tapping is your best friend. Now I'm going to grab Spice of Life, which is the purple shade in the corner right here. And Spice of Life, I'm gonna put it on the outer crease and on the outer lid. Go easy on this shade. Oh my gosh, I can already see it getting patchy. Usually the dark shades are the worst offenders when it comes to patchiness. I am going so light on this, and even like that, it's not blending well with the next color next to it, and it's giving me patchiness, and it looks like I have a black and blue eye. My husband is mowing the lawn. I'm gonna switch brushes and hopefully that helps. It's a different type of bristle. Know how to explain it, but it is translucent, so it's not opaque, and then at the same time it's like super patchy, like no. And I'm like trying to build it up, and on this side it's not looking as bad as it's looking on the other side. Like the other side is just like a lost cause at this point. But this is not a shade that I will use again. Unless I want to have to like ruin my makeup and then have to put it back on again. Oof. Okay, and I'll tell you something. Sometimes it might look like it's a lack of blending, but in reality it's not, because off camera I will do a whole lot of blending. Like I'll work on my blending for like 5 minutes and it still looks patchy. Like it's not that. No, just no. I'm gonna try to blend it like all over my lid. Like I'm not gonna grab anymore. I'm just gonna try to like blend it, like diffuse it. More like diffuse it than blend it. Grabbing a la mode, and hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay. Honestly, I'll tell you how I feel. I feel like whenever I do like 5 looks with a palette, you know, I am actually like very happy with how a look comes out. But this look, it's not okay. Like this look right here, because of this shade right here, it's not okay. Like, no, just no. Okay, I'm gonna grab PSL and Chill, which is the shimmery purple right there next to it, and I am gonna add that to my inner lid. It's a glitter, so it's something that you would have to use with like a glitter primer, with a glitter glue. I'm gonna grab it with my finger now, because with the brush it's not doing much. And like I said with the other one before this one, I'm just gonna put it like this for now, because I'm gonna take it right off anyways. But if I was doing this like on my everyday, for an everyday look, like that I'm gonna keep the whole day, I would definitely use a glitter glue underneath. It's a really pretty shade, by the way. It's really pretty. Gonna add more of that purple. So I'm gonna grab more of that Spice of Life, and I'm gonna put it on my lower lids. Okay, I blended. It still doesn't work that much. It hasn't really worked. So now I'm gonna use the NYX Lingerie in the shade Bustier. That's it. All right, so whenever I pick my lip color, whenever I do like an eye look and pick my color for my lips, I try to pick something that has the same undertone as whatever I'm using on my eyelids, or at least pick one of the undertones, because sometimes I do multiple colors. But this time it's like purple, and this is like a purpley pink, so that's the reason why I'm using this one. And this is my finished look. So this is Purple People Eater. All right, so I think for this look, the idea is there. The idea is good. It's my idea, and not just because it's my idea. The idea is good, and I like the colors that I was using, the shades that I was using, but the formula of that purple shade right there just threw everything off. It just, no. It's just like one of those shades that is super patchy. It does not blend well with others, and it's not what I was expecting from it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on to look number 4, and look number 4 is called Oh My Gourd. I'm gonna start out with Sweetie Pie, which is this shade right there, that is kind of like a greenish brown. I'll tell you that when I was coming up with these looks, out of all of these, that was my least favorite shade. Just because I feel like it doesn't go with my skin tone. But we'll see, because I haven't tried it. This is the first time I'm trying it. Okay, it's going on smoothly. It's going on evenly. That's good. I don't know, it just reminded me of like that puree for babies, like peas or like string beans, or mostly like peas, like pea soup. Alrighty. So that's what it's looking like. Now I'm gonna use Spice Baby, which is this one right here. Spice Baby. I'm gonna use Spice Baby, and I'm gonna use that in my outer crease. And I'm also gonna use it on my okay, it's blending nicely. I'm so scared to use too much of it. I don't want like another patchy color, but no, this one's actually going on smoothly. And I'm using it on my outer lid as well. I feel like that previous shade, Sweetie Pie, it's very cool toned. But, I mean, it makes sense. There's, like at first I didn't feel like it went with this palette. But then if you think about it and you think about fall, I mean, there's like yellow, greenish leaves. There's brown, there's reds. There's like really, really red. So it goes, you know, it's a fall color. It's a fall shade. It went on really nice, by the way. No patchiness. It's blending well. I like it. Let's try a little bit more. Just to bring it up a little higher. It's blending well. I like it. Now I'm gonna use the same Sweetie Pie, that greenish color, on my inner lid. So basically it's gonna be on my inner lid and my inner crease. This is not a shade that I usually go for. Like I'm explaining to you, like I never felt like these shades look good on me, but this actually is not bad. Because it's going on so smoothly and looks so pretty. Especially like when you pair it with that orangey one. Now I am going to use this one right here. And it's called Fall Vibes. And it is that kind of greenish gold color. It goes perfectly with Falling For You. And I'm going to be using that on my lid. It is totally a glitter. And at this point, like, I'm just like, it's like a foil. It's like one of those foil glitters. It's so pretty. Like, very gilded looking. Very gilded. Definitely, you're going to need to use a glitter glue underneath. But for my purposes right now, like I said before, I am not going to be using that just so, because I'm going to be taking it right off and I don't want to have to struggle to take it off. But look how pretty that is. So yeah, that's what I have on right now. Now I am going to use Fallen For You. And Falling For You is actually this shimmery green right here, and I'm gonna be using that on my inner corner right here. And that's what I expect the shimmer to do, actually be shimmery. And this is doing what it's supposed to do. It's being shimmery. Now I'm gonna grab Pumpkin Spice, which is that yellowish orange right here, and I'm gonna line my lower lids with that. Alrighty. And I already have mascara on, I have eyeliner, I have like different stuff on my eyes already. Let me grab whipped cream, which is the lightest shade of the whole palette, and put it right under here just to add a little bit of like lightness to the top. I'm actually quite happy with this look. Very happy. And on my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which is this one right here, in the shade Abu Dhabi. Alright, so this is finished look number 4, which is called Oh My Gourd. Alright. it's refreshing to finally do a look that works after doing 2 failed looks. And it was all because of the shadows, not because of my lack of skills. Maybe it's my lack of skills. Now I'm doubting myself. See, that's what this palette is doing to me. Now I'm doubting myself. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on to look number 5. And look number 5 is called Fallen For You. You get it? Fall, as in fall. Fallen For You. So now I'm going to begin my final look, and I put some concealer, and I think concealer works better than putting something else. So yeah, that's what I put. So we're going to start right here with Fall For It, which is this peachy shade right there. Oh my gosh, the fallout. I'm gonna use Spice Baby again, and Spice Baby is this spicy brown right there, and I'm gonna use that on my outer crease, and I'm gonna use that on my I'm using it on my outer crease, and I'm also gonna be using it on my outer lid. I'm gonna do more of that Fallen For It, which is the peachy shade, and I'm gonna be using that shade right here on my inner lid as well. This is a very warm, kind of a softer warm look. I mean, there is some color to it, yes. Of course, there's color to it. But it's more like very monochromatic and a little more subtle, but with a little spice to it. Alright, so that's what this look, that's the idea. Alright, I'm gonna grab the whipped cream, which is the lightest shade in the pan, and I'm gonna use it on the top right here. Right now I'm not blending it, but I am gonna blend it with a different brush in a minute, because I want everything to look very well blended. I'm gonna grab Crisp, and it looks like this. So hopefully it does something for us this time. Yes, it's leaving shimmer. So that's what I was looking for, see? See, I knew you had it in you. Crisp. It kind of changes tones when you move around. So it kind of looks like pinkish, and then it looks kind of like goldish, like more like in the orangey, like orangey pink. It depends when you move. All right, so now I'm gonna grab Ginger Spice, which is that orangey shade right here, and I am gonna use Ginger Spice on my bottom lids. Okay, so I am going to be using this lipstick right here, which is from Context. It says Context on it, and it's the shade Sweet Emotion. It's so soft and buttery. I feel like it doesn't drag at all through my lips like the one from Anastasia did. Like, it was just like dragging and like dragging along my lip with it. This one goes on smoothly and like butter. Love it. All right, so this is my finished look number 5. 5? Fallen for you. Yeah. All right, so that is the end of my looks. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite look. Was it look number 1, 2, 3, 4, or look number 5? And overall, I like this palette. I think it's really cute. The only thing I did not like is that it's not pumpkin spice scented at all. It just smells like vanilla, but I've said that a gazillion times already. The shades, I feel like they could go throughout the year. They're not just fall shades, so it's a very all-around palette, which is nice. It is a limited edition, so it's not like they're gonna keep making them a whole lot. So if you really like these shades right here, buy one. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm not being sponsored. Anyways, the only 2 shades, like I said, I didn't like were these 2 right here, which is Warm and Cozy and Spice of Life, because they were super patchy. I will wear them again on my lower lids because they went on fine on my lower lids, but as an eyeshadow like on top, it's not happening. Like, it just didn't work for me. You could see how bad it was coming out. And that's me trying to like build them. There's a clip that you did not see when I try to use the Warm and Cozy with a heavier hand, and it was just horrible. It was horrible. Maybe I'll show it, maybe I won't, I don't know, but it was just horrible. So I feel like so far what I've noticed is like building up a little bit darker shades. It's the best way to go, but these 2, even like that, did not work for me. So other than that, like, the other ones were fine. The other tip I have for you is that if you're gonna be using one of the glitters, I suggest that you use a glitter primer, and it's like a glitter glue that has like a very sticky feeling to it, and the glitter will just stick to it and it will last the whole day. So that is a great thing to have, is a glitter glue. What else? I asked you your favorite look. My favorite look was look number 1. I was so pleasantly surprised by these shades in look number 1. Like, I have many palettes like you've seen, and I have a whole lot more palettes than you've seen. And I have a few more that I bought that I still have to review, that I have to do 5 looks. They're coming this year. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye.